You probably get rare occasions where you get up with some motivation to do something. Maybe it was an article or a video you watched. You get up and go to the gym. Or you get up and start a side hustle that you've been wanting to start but you've just been lazy to do so. But on a normal day, you're stuck in the same cycle of doing the same thing over and over again with maybe no enjoyment or fulfillment at all. You try to look at some more videos and articles, try to figure out what the problem is exactly. But after a couple of days, you're back in the same spot trying to fix the same problems again and again. Instead of the advice that was supposed to motivate you to get back, it instead hinders your beliefs and gives you the beliefs that you can't do anything right or that you're a complete failure. Personally, I've had the same issues for years. I actually went through a whole process like this myself, which I'll get to in a bit. But the first major step to fix this is to actually take action. Theoretical things won't be beneficial to you until you actually do them yourselves. Start from taking small, easy actions and go from there. There's a speech on YouTube where you can watch an admiral give a speech about how you can change and improve your life. He says the best way to start this is by making your bed every single day. He states by accomplishing this task every morning, you will have completed the first accomplishment of the day. With that accomplishment, you'll get the motivation to do more and more throughout the day, and hopefully that one accomplishment will lead to 10 or 15 accomplishments throughout the day. And even if you have a bad day, you still come back home to the made bed that you yourself made, giving you the hope and belief that tomorrow will be a better day. But you may have some anger or resentment toward yourself that ruins your self-image. Maybe these small steps and small actions don't make a big difference, and you need that punch to the gut or a punch to the face. Because baby steps just aren't for you. You need that drastic change. My process for this is fairly simple, and I'll explain it to you guys. Step one is to do some cardio. Maybe go on a run, go on a treadmill, do some burpees, whatever it is. Make sure you do cardio for at least 5 to 10 minutes. The whole idea of this is to take the frustration and your anger and resentment all out. Use that as motivation to continue and keep pushing yourself to the limit when you're working out and doing cardio. After getting most of your resentment and anger out, make sure you take a cold shower. And I mean freezing cold. Open the shower and get right in and just take a shower. This should calm your mind down a bit, which will get you back in the right mindset. But when you get out of the shower, your mind's gonna be much at ease and your anger and resentment should temporarily be gone. But we are not done. The next step is to meditate for at least 5 minutes. Let your thoughts and emotions come and go. Don't focus on any specific thoughts and just relax and think. After this whole process of meditation is done, go grab a journal and write for a bit. If you don't know what to write, I'll give you some examples. Maybe start with how you feel about your situation, what your fears are, and what insecurities are causing them. Figure out which fears you can control and which you can't control. To find a solution to something, in anything, you have to first figure out what the problem is. And journaling will help you do that. After you write down your thoughts, will help you lead to the process of fixing your mindset and figuring out what is the main issue causing your problems. A lot of people don't have a figure in their life to help them through this process. So I'll be that guy for you. Become the best man or woman you can be in every aspect so that you can take care of people you love. Live for others. I have two sayings that I say in my life to just continue that belief. One of them is trust, and the other one is we move. Trust for me is kind of like trusting the process. I know the whole process isn't going to be easy or short. It'll take time, but I know I'll get there eventually, and that's enough to keep me going. I just have to take time every day to improve myself so I can be the best I can be for others and myself. We move is a bit more significant in this matter. It goes back to the journaling and figuring out what you can do and what you can't do. I've always thought of it as it won't benefit you in any way if you linger on something you can't control. It'll only hold you back. Accept it and move on. You being stressed about any situation or sad about a situation will only hinder your growth and not improve it. Sure, you can be sad or unhappy for a bit, but give it a max of 5 minutes. After those 5 minutes, if you find out you can't change anything about it, accept it, know that something bad happened, and move on and try to improve from that situation. But the question is, why do I say we move instead of I move? The main reason for this is that saying we've reinforces the belief that someone's with you along the way, rather than just you being by yourself. This process finally led me to stop wasting my life a couple years ago and start improving it for the better. I adopted a better lifestyle and a more healthy lifestyle that I continue today. I began to start seeing the smaller things in life as beautiful. I started caring more for friends, family, life in general. I just gained a better appreciation for everything around me, friends, family, my life, the people who I have today, etc. Step 1 and 2 was kind of reset your body, and step 3 is to reset your mind. Because without a right mindset, you won't be able to go onto the path of kind of do something productive and not waste your life. Finish off your journaling by writing 5 things you're grateful for as gratitude. So I started this about last year, and it benefited my life tremendously. It gave me a sense of like fulfillment almost to be more grateful for what I have, because people oftentimes I see around the world, as you see now, people aren't always grateful for what they have. They always want more per se. Whether it's their parents, friends, family, they just kind of want more and more. Because as people are given more things, they want more stuff, which is what spoiled kids come from. So being grateful for what you have right now, I feel, is a great way to ground yourself and humble yourself. And these 5 things can be anything. It can be you're grateful you have access to clean water, your nose isn't blocked, the world isn't ending today, your friends, your family, etc. At this point, you should reach peace in your mind where you can start improving from here, where you can build better habits and a better lifestyle around. Accept your flaws, because if you're more accepting of yourself, you'll be more confident in yourself and your insecurities will decrease. Learn to transform your thoughts into positive thoughts and improve your emotional intelligence within yourself. Find out how your bad habits occur and start making better ones so you can improve. This doesn't mean you'll not run into problems. After all, you are human and it's inevitable. But the whole point is you will use them now for growth instead of it kind of hindering you to be lazy and wasting your life in the same cycle over and over again that you have been doing. A lot of times, people will start this process and they'll go back in that same cycle trying to figure out what went wrong. They'll start this whole cycle of improvement, cardio, that shower, meditation, and journaling, only for in the next couple of days them to get lazy or bored or whatever it is and go back to playing video games, doing all that kind of stuff, and hindering the whole process that you started. This usually happens because you get bored or lost. And what's responsible for this is your dopamine system. Now, I can go through a whole process on what the dopamine system is and how it benefits you and also does not benefit you. But that'll be a whole nother video if you want to hear that. But the solution to stop this and to continue this process is to cut off instant gratification. Things such as video games, social media, binging movies, watching porn, etc. Only for a few days, cut it off. Replace this with something more enjoyable or fulfilling or beneficial to you. This can be things such as reading a book, going to the gym, taking a walk at the park, going for a jog, hanging out with friends and family, going out to eat. Just something that will be more fulfilling, something productive, but it's still relaxing to you. But now you should be in the right state of mind to move forward with your life. You should be able to be more consistent and hopefully continue this process of not wasting your life so you don't waste your life and you can improve on. Because the whole point of not wasting your life is to do something more fulfilling with your life so you feel more happy. And the absolute final step is for you to subscribe. Nah, I'm only playing, but make sure you're taking action and not procrastinating, because the goal to a successful life is to be happy and just enjoy your life. Even though it may seem difficult at first, it is definitely possible. So I don't care what you're doing right now. If you don't want to go to the gym right now or whatever it is, get down from your bed or chair or sofa, wherever you are, run around your room, drop down and give me 20 burpees, whatever it is, get that cardio in so you can get off all the anger and resentment that's ruining your self-image so you can do a hard reset to start your life from now to the future. And this, in turn, will have great implications on your future if you can have a better mindset to accomplish the tasks you want to accomplish to better fulfill your life the way you want it to. Because as I said before, live for others. And once you start living for others and not yourself, you will gain that sense of gratitude that will help you in the future with pretty much anything you want. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Like I said before, consider turning on post notifications so you don't miss an upload. And I hope, guys, this benefited you guys and girls to hopefully change your life for the better.